So things pop up unexpectedly in a transaction. And when you have a realtor there to support you and get you over those humps, that means everything in the world.
I'm very intuitive, and instantly when I met Brian for the first time, I just felt like this is the guy. He's going to help me through this crazy process. Buying a house is not easy.
Brian is awesome. He follows the best rule of thumb for his clients. He knows that the best thing to do is to understand what's wrong in advance and be prepared in negotiating the best for his clients. And that is the best way to get through a real estate transaction.
I got to tell you, Brian's a real pleasure to work with, in that Brian's very professional, Brian's very blunt, he takes really good care of his customers.
He was honest, he was clear, and I didn't feel I was being sold a bill of goods.
The thought of trying to sell this house and deal with the contents of this house was so daunting, but Brian really made it an easy process for me.
And I felt that the way he presented information about sales was very clear and concise and informative. And I thought that I just liked the way the information was presented.
I think it was the communication back and forth. I never felt that he was withholding anything from us. I always felt that he told us what he knew when he knew it, so that we were apprised of, we were part of the decision-making process.
Through the months that this whole transaction took place, Brian was there so many times when he didn't have to be.
He held my hand and took me through it step by step and made it seem not scary to me.
You know, Brian saw that the furniture in the house not only had several decades of interest and history, but also had our vibration in it in terms of how we filled a room, how did we spend our time in front of a TV, where were we sitting, how did we, like he really valued the sense of our living patterns in that house, and he was great in advising what pieces of furniture to keep. You know, what quirky little things we would have thrown away that he said, oh no, that just totally shows the humor in the house.
One thing that I do respect and admire him for is the fact that he does a lot of follow-up. He doesn't just hand it off, he doesn't try to run it under the carpet. If there's a problem, face it, fix it, get it behind you, move along.
Without him, it would have been catastrophic. And he really came in as a mentor and a teacher.
You know, working with Brian was really a godsend for me.
The man has endeared himself to our family as a human being to help.
Even when you run into obstacles, Brian was there for me. Some of the resources that he had were fantastic.
Brian has always been there if I wanted to move things, which I did when I moved out of the house. He got services for me. If I had a problem, he was always available, always willing to help in any way he could.
He was like a magician. It was when you have a real estate agent, a broker who comes in and says, I have somebody that can do this and this and this and this, it takes the burden off.
And it really took away the anxiety of trying to figure out what to do with it myself.
I'm looking for someone who would represent me, and I felt that he was very good in that regard. I felt that he understood what he was doing. He was very personable. He was knowledgeable. I didn't feel he was pushy. So I just feel really comfortable and trusting.
That's the thing. He's funny and he's relaxed and calm, but he really knows his stuff, and he'll take you through it while keeping it lighthearted.
I felt that he was a terrific mediator between the interested parties that he was showing the house to. Incredibly respectful in terms of the open house.
You know, Brian Ades, my agent, terrific man. I liked him right away. I mean, I just knew right away that he was the right guy for the job.
Brian's a great guy. I mean, he's terrific, but he could be the best kept secret in town.